Hank, you're chasing a story out at Lake Greenwood, a pretty tranquil lake that people love to relax and have their boats on. An unbelievable accident at night has two men in the hospital fighting for their lives. What do you got?
It's true, Bill. Ugly accident, and everyone here tells me it couldn't happen to a nicer group of people. Four are hurt, Bill. Two critically, as an easy breezy Labor Day night boat trip on Greenwood Lake turns into two families' worst nightmares.
An 18-foot Bayliner boat was struck by a suspect vessel that did not stop. As a result of that crash, 4 people were injured. 2 people were critically injured. The individual operator of the other vessel didn't stop, and right now detectives are searching for that person.
Edwin and Mary Lane were on a slow post-dinner cruise with their friends, Robert and Eileen Roon, whose house I stand in front of now, on a boat tore out of the black night and ripped into the stern of the boat the seniors were driving. Police say it literally drove over them. The men took the weight of the speeding boat, and they are in critical condition at St. Joseph's Regional Medical Center in Paterson. Bill, the wives who were riding up front were also hurt, not critically, and they're the ones responsible for calling 911 and getting the boat back to Sportsman's Marina in West Milford. The speeding boat's driver, apparently, Bill, never looked back, continued into the darkness, and police continue their search for the hit-and-run boater or boaters tonight.
Our investigators do reconstruct what happened based on evidence on the victim's boat, based on witness statements, and then it's just old-fashioned detective work where they're going to be, boots on the ground, talking with neighbors, talking with people in the area and see if they saw something.
I dropped by Sportsman's Marina in West Milford, Bill, where one boater told me there's just too much fast activity on the lake after dark. He called it reckless. The marina's owner told me that Mr. Lane, who owns the boat, again, one of those more critically injured, is a Navy veteran who had dedicated his life to safety and that he kept his boat in meticulous running condition. State police need your help, though, Bill. Call the number listed here on the screen if you have any information at all on what might have happened Labor Day night on Greenwood Lake, Bill.
So what they've surmised is the boat came up behind the other boat, the speedboat, and literally launched over, hit him in the, I mean, that to me is amazing that you would hit it that perfectly that you'd go over. And have they speculated whether it was on purpose?
There has been no speculation that there was any malicious intent. Think about it. It's Labor Day night. You might be a couple of cans of beer into it. People tend to mix alcohol and boating.
Have the police put out any information as to what damage might be on the boat that jumped this boat?
They say that it looks like this Bayliner. Now, they stipulate this boat in this picture is not the boat, but they say this is about what they think it might have looked like, and they say it was either an inboard or an inboard-outboard drive.
It's a lake. It's not an open body of water that's attached to, canals into the ocean. So somebody had to get in and out from this certain lake. There has to be a vehicle involved to take this boat. They have to dock it. They have to get it on. There's probably some surveillance out there. I think it'll only take a few days before they find out who this guy is.
It's a big lake, though.